And I should be live. I'm gonna let actually Jared, if you're listening to this, will you let the Discord know I'm live? I'm gonna do the Twitter. Okay. We'll give it a couple minutes before I invite. Hopefully people join this. Sorry, it's a bit late notice. There's no stream announcement about this or anything. It was simply just like a last minute thing that I wanted to do. Cause I got a special guest for it and I didn't know that they were actually gonna get back to me. How you getting on, Isaiah? How are you? We're just waiting for the guest to show up. He is just setting up his stuff. That's all. Yeah, I'm just I'm trying to just tweet it on. Hello, mate. How are you getting on, Bill? How are you? Okay, and you're doing good, man. It's good to hear. Yeah, I think Jared is listening. So Jared, if you're listening, just put the stuff in the Discord that I'm live with it. I think I've put it in ours now, or it does it automatically for ours, doesn't it? How you getting on, Bill? And I'm looking forward to the Josh War, man. It's actually what we're here to talk about on Fight Night. No, it's not. We're talking about UFC. But anyway, we'll talk about the Josh War. We'll go over all the logistics of who I think is gonna win. But what happened to Sarge's Corner? We'll talk about that as well. Don't worry about it, man. But why don't I introduce my special guest first, right? Because there's a couple of you here now. So introduce him now, and you've probably heard of him before. I do not know. Who is the special guest? That's a very, very good question, man. Leave a like there on the video, and if we get to 5 likes, I'll let the lad in, you know? It's a lad, you know? If we get a couple likes on the vid now, I'll let them in, you know? How's everyone getting on today, though? Yo, well. All right. I think we've got a couple of likes. So without further ado, introducing the extremely, very special guest is this guy. Probably heard of him before. I don't know if you have.
Way! Got pranked. Yeah. Oh, 2 people just left. Oh, hey, ladies. Yeah, we're just having a bit of a fucking moment there. Yeah, we want to talk about what's going on tonight and some boxing stuff. Yeah, that was Thomas's idea. Don't blame me. How are we all doing? Are you well? I bet you're looking well.
Jared's
special in a couple of ways.
He's definitely special.
There you go. So what's the story, witches? Who's hype for Jorge versus Kamaru, or Jorge versus Marty from Nebraska? That's what he's known for, like in the wrestling world. That's his name.
Is it?
Because when he trained wrestling, his coach didn't know his name, or didn't know how to say his name, so he called him Marty from Nebraska. And then when Ben Askren, who's like big in the wrestling world, found out about this, I called him Marty from Nebraska to his face, and he got up in Ben Askren's face, and yeah, he still calls him Marty from Nebraska.
I say he fucking hates that, man.
He hates it so much. Being called Marty, he hates it. He makes into this like big thing about like, you know, his disrespect to him or whatever. Like his name isn't too hard to say.
How you getting on, Paul Joy, man?
Stay home, well. Is it?
Go on.
How you getting on, Paul Joy? What's the story with you?
Hope you're keeping well, man.
If anyone doesn't know, we have an episode of Paul Joy. He's a sound lad.
Wasn't that big of a Rickroll now, man. And you know, Jared, you are a very special guest, man.
Special in a couple of ways, like we said, yeah.
So, okay, we're going to talk UFC. First of all, welcome to Fight Talk with Thomas. Like always, couldn't find an actual guest today, so I said, "Why don't get Jared on?" But no, Jared was supposed to have a show today. It's postponed to tomorrow, so make sure you tune in for tomorrow's show with Jared. Jared, who you having on? Out of interest.
That's an interesting thing. You'll find out tomorrow. It's a guy who works with TubeBuddy and has a bit of work for YouTube. He talks all about the SEO score. So if you're interested in YouTube and getting involved in it, this guy's he's your fucking man. His name is Andrew, but that's all I give for now. So it'll be fun one tomorrow when I get started. It'll be later than usual, but that's all right.
My guy, how you getting on? But
so I'm just gonna bring up something real quick from
tune
the
into that for
conference.
Jared's tomorrow. We're going to talk UFC, who we think is going to win, who we think is going to lose. Before that, I think we should definitely have to bring up this huge event that is going on tomorrow, Jared, and it is known worldwide as the Josh event. So real quick, before we get started, who do you think is going to win without actually looking into it, man?
Josh.
You think Josh is going to win?
Yep.
Now, see, I'd be on the same levels with you there, man, but I just can't see that Josh winning it. And there's a couple of reasons behind it, man. The other Joshes look much better. They look like they've had more training for this. I mean, this Josh joined the group like a week ago, where the rest of the Joshes have been in it for a year. They've had much more time. Not a combination of those two words. You know, that's the thing, though, sir. I'm with you there, man. I think Josh should win as well. Okay? Honestly,
every time you speak, it's like a bullet to my brain.
Man, I do not understand how you think Josh is gonna win. I do not see it, man.
G. That's all I gotta say to that. G.
Did you see some guy who owns the field? He put up a sign. And it was like, "Please go to this place," and it's outside a bowling alley. And it was like, "Please go to this place. I don't want you guys on my land. May the best Josh win."
Oh my god! Oh, was it your man's coordinates? Like,
yeah, the coordinates. No, but I think there is one really clear winner of the Josh, and it has to be Josh Peck, Drake and Josh.
I'm trying to pull something up here.
The guy's a king.
Boom!
This is so goofy.
All right, all right. I'm just gonna share my screen.
Let's start talking UFC now. Let's do it.
Somebody brought what is it? Someone brought.
Oh yeah. You're telling me about this.
I was just trying to find that. Someone brought Brass Knuckles onto the stage when they were doing the weigh-ins. So I want to share my screen here. We'll see it for a second. I can't play the video, but you know.
No, of course, yeah, but you can play the Brass Knuckles sound. Dana, please don't sue us. Haha. Come on, Mr. White, you're already a fucking billionaire. We got nothing.
Okay, you can see it, right?
Yes, I can see it.
So I just paused it at the moment I seen it. I know how well you can see it there with your man's hand. I need the YouTube thing to go away.
Yeah, maybe if that YouTube thing goes away, we can see it. But isn't that so scary that guy was proper preparing for a fight?
Guy in the blue jacket on the left hand or on the right hand side. Look at his left hand in the bottom.
Christ, man. He was expecting a fight, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Whereas I don't think someone like Kamaru Usman would do that, because he tries to pass off that he's this big badass who's a killer, but man, he just seems like a very nice dude. I mean, he seems, Kamaru. I
don't like him. I think he's way too serious.
You don't like Usman?
No, I don't like him at all.
Why don't you like Usman? I think Usman's a pretty good guy, man. He's a good fighter.
He's up his ass.
He's like the pound for pound champion at the moment. If John Jones rightfully should retire, do you hear how much he was asking for?
How much?
$30 million to fight Francis Ngannou. He said he wanted $30 million. Dana White offered him 10, and Jones goes, "I want 30." Do you know Khabib got paid $10 million for fighting Justin Gaethje? McGregor has never gotten more than $15 million. McGregor has never gotten more than $15 million, and John Jones wants 30. Not even their biggest pay-per-view seller, man. That would be McGregor, Brock Lesnar, Holly Holmes, Ronda Rousey. Nowhere not even in the top 10, I'd say.
Yeah.
Jesse, we need to cook. Man, you Americans and your system of measuring. But
we're gonna have to. Well,
we're gonna be in voice chat when the fight's going
2003 yeehaws to the yee of Met. Yees to the ha. What was I gonna say? Yeah, we're gonna be in a voice chat later talking about all the stuff before the fight, and probably play a bit of Jack in the Box. I don't have Jack in the Box. Maybe someone will. If not, there's plenty of other shite to do.
Oh,
There's
exactly. Cards
Against Humanity and the
You know.
likes.
We're playing
You
a
know
couple of
yourself?
games, having a couple of drinks. I don't know if I told you about the drinking game we're gonna do, man. We're gonna do a drinking game tonight while watching UFC.
I only have
It's
one
great.
drink, so you're gonna have to.
Well, you might want to separate it, man, because listen to this. So, you might bring up a picture of this because I know your computer is a bit faster than mine, but, huh?
So what do you need me?
Can you bring up Jorge Masvidal's fastest knockout? Just like the image of it, like, you know what I mean?
It's probably fast enough that I can play it, right?
5 seconds, yeah. What time does the fight take place at? So the main card starts at 3 a.m. Irish time, which is 8 hours behind Vegas time. No, it's in Florida, Eastern time. So that is 10 o'clock Florida time, which would make it 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. That's when the main card starts. But, Bill, you can't play? It's all good, man. You can hop in voice chat anyway, man. Just chat to us, you know? Like, we're pretty chill. But, yeah, so I have this thing.
Tonight.
Is it?
Yeah.
You are a stupid little man.
He
Pathetic.
He won the first round when he was bollocksed against Kamaru the first time, or Kamaru.
Suppose.
And imagine like when he has all this time to get ready.
But what was I gonna say?
He's
Where
gotten
was I
better
going
as a
with that?
fighter as well.
Well, I had a train of thought there. Where was I going with that, man? The
The
drink game. Thank you, Bill. The drink game. So, so basically, so the thing is, we take a drink whenever we see that knockout in the promotions leading up to the fight.
Yeah.
So every time they show Jorge knocking out Ben Askren, you take a drink or a shot or whatever, man. Like, isn't that's genuinely good, right?
Yeah, because I'll do it a lot. Here we go now.
Because every time they mention his name, it'll be like, yo, Kamaru Usman, him knocking out Gilbert Burns. It's like Jorge Masvidal, him, Nate Diaz. This fucking play it, man. I love this clip so much. Oh fuck!
That's it.
Yeah.
And then he is gone.
To be honest, like any other knockout, man, you wouldn't get it. I mean, like, what is the only other way you're gonna knock out someone as fast as that? First of all, he did really good. He did a running start and a knee to a place where you can easily knock out somewhere. Like, what else can you do, really?
It was just a perfect combination. Like, the same thing has to happen again for it to be beat. Like, like unless someone goes in pretty fast and gets a first, like, I don't know, gets a knockout via jab. Yeah, I don't know, because Ben Askren went for a takedown, and then he got like fucking flying knee in the face. Who wouldn't get knocked out by that?
Yeah,
like people said all the time, who would not be knocked out by that? There's very few people who would have any ability to fight after
that. Yeah, man. I saw something yesterday. It was like Ben Askren, like collecting the world's embarrassing knockouts, and it was like Thanos Gauntlet and fucking with Jorge and Jake. The poor guy, because he seems like such a stand-up dude. He seems really cool. But to be honest, he'll be remembered as having two of the most embarrassing knockouts in fight history. Despite being Bellator champion, Olympic athlete, like, it's just a shame. Really,
he's good. He's seriously good.
He's extremely talented at wrestling, and he'll like, that'll live through the people he teaches. But at the same time, man, I mean, Jake Paul versus Ben Askren is in the top 10 pay-per-views of all time.
Yeah, that one really gets to me. It hurts. That's the thing.
Crazy, isn't it?
Well, what do you expect? The people aren't there to support Jake, though. They're there because this guy's a dickhead. Like no one who watched with us was like, oh, I want to see like how he's evolved as a fighter and how he's better. Everyone's just like, fuck him.
I was watching this breakdown of it, man, and it was with like the professional boxer. He was breaking it down, and he was saying, he's like, Jake looks sloppy on the feet, basically. Like, he did a lot of stuff that a lot of amateurs would do. And sure, man, I don't know how to box, so I'll take his advice on him. I'm like, yeah, sure. He said Ben was fucking worse though. That's why he lost.
In fairness, when I had faith in Ben, because like when he did like the workout beforehand, he was looking good. But when he got in there, like he was back to Ben Askren striking. He's back to his normal striking.
You ever see
most people's striking is like from this kind of like posture.
Yeah.
His punches come from like his traps.
Yes.
He's coming at you like this. Like most people have like an actual stance, or they know they can generate like more power that way. But he comes at you like he's trying to swim.
Bill, we were thinking about doing you laugh, you lose. We were genuine. That is like an idea we have. You'd probably have to submit stuff in Discord and like memes or something.
Because
but
copyright.
It's something we'd have to consider doing. I mean, we could do it on Twitch. We could do it here. It's like whatever. Coalition, ladies, sir.
What's the fucking story with you? Are you well?
By the way, off-topic question, real quick.
No.
When are we going to implement the new episode overlay? What's that?
The thing I sent in earlier. We tried for half an hour before I got started.
Yeah. We'll get to it. It'll be done.
Yeah. The problem is I use OBS. I can probably use anything else. I use OBS Studio, but I might have to use OBS or Streamlabs OBS, because my problem is I can't capture a specific area of a screen, which is what I need. I need to be able to capture Thomas and just Thomas's screen, my
Big
screen,
head.
a guest screen, and then that's all. But if I can't do that, I just can't do it.
Sorry, are you
because it
referring that I
would
would
show the
lose
full
in
application.
You laugh, you lose. You think that I'd lose in that, man? I
You
can
would.
be extremely. No. Hold up. Oh, no,
You
no,
know,
no, 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 I don't
You
yet.
laugh easier than anyone else I've ever met. You
No,
laugh
but
at
I have a
tragedies.
very-
You laugh at funerals.
I have very good self-control if I didn't want to laugh.
Tesco
I-
did 20% off lamb cutlets, and you laugh for half an hour.
Let's do this then. I won't laugh for the rest of this live stream. How about that, man?
Yeah, good luck to you.
All right, good. Go on. Keep going then. Let's
Don't
keep going.
laugh, man. Yeah.
I know. You can make. Well, Bill. Here's the thing, man. There's this whole new thing about trying to make me laugh ever since 2 seconds ago. So go for it. But I think we're definitely gonna think about doing the you laugh, you lose thing. and,
Yeah, we'll do it.
Like the drinking thing. I am built
Thomas is
different.
built different.
It's like
Man, I seen this meme of like Ben Askren. I don't know why it came to my mind now.
which one? is it?
And it was like, you know, my girl buying like $600 lingerie, doing her hair, doing her nails, doing her makeup, whatever, and then me at the end of the bed, and it was a picture
Yeah,
of
I've
Ben
seen that
Askren
one
at
as
the
well.
weigh-in. Oh my God, he was in such terrible form. But man, how many guys are built exactly like Ben Askren?
But that's how. No, doesn't he have body dysmorphia or something? Like he actually has a medically.
But isn't that like you just think you look a certain
No,
way when
not
you
body
don't?
dysmorphia. Then it's. He actually has a medical thing where his body looks like that. And people were clowning him on it. Like it was pretty mean, genuinely. But like,
Yeah.
what's this? Anybody remember when Thomas thought it was the end of the game and he was playing something like that? I do remember that. Yeah, you guys got me good. You guys got me good in that one. You know, I genuinely thought it was over, but I'm glad it wasn't over. I need to start streaming Subnautica again. Thank you. But I might do it tomorrow, actually. Oh, wait, no, I can't do it streaming. I will.
Okay.
It's Monday. My mom and dad are consuming.
If I look up Ben Askren condition, everything is about his condition after the Jorge knockout.
My mom and dad are consuming edibles right now. This is lit.
I pull up. Very interesting, my dude. Yeah, I got nothing on medical stuff. Like everything here is like a doctor breaks down. Ben Askren's flying knee knockout. Yeah, his retirement.
Let's go.
He did retire on medical advice. Like he was told by a doctor he'd have to stop. He's
Really?
having a hip problem.
I
Yeah,
didn't
it was
laugh,
with a
though.
hip.
Hold up.
problem.
No, I didn't laugh. Coalition Milsim. I smirked. I didn't laugh. It's not laughing. I'm still good.
I would sacrifice my left testicle to the hippo gods to see you laugh. There we go.
man, I coughed.
I can't wait to go
Cough.
sacrifice it to the hippo god.
Cough, man. Sorry. Thomas be looking like a 6th grader. That's fucked. Okay.
I was trying to impress a girl. Yeah. I think it's my longish hair that gets him. He gets confused
Balls of
sometimes.
steel.
Balls de la Stelle.
Mm.
Um,
I watched. Do you know what, man? I actually know it. I watched this just because he said Steel. I think Man of Steel. I watched The Dark Knight for the first time ever, like today. I'd never seen The Dark Knight.
do you mind if I ask when?
I do mind, and I find it extremely insulting.
Did I ask?
You're good, aren't you?
Yeah, no,
Man. Well done. Do you want to say it again and make? And I'll actually laugh. Go on.
Okay. Who
Anyway, moving on.
asked? Yeah, what's the situation in the Republic of Sugandese?
I don't know, man. What's going on there?
Sugandese nuts.
Ah, poor people,
All right.
man. They
Okay.
suffering. You know, ever since that Bofa pandemic hit them real hard. You know.
All right. What is Bofa?
Bofa balls. Okay, but
Dude.
Thomas.
Imagine dragon.
Okay, Thomas, are you gonna do that?
Imagine
stream
dragging
you
these nuts
play,
across your
Just
face.
Dance
What?
until you pass out. Yeah, it's in the works. I need to first locate a Wii and a Wii controller. And yeah, he still is actually being forced to eat kebab. Jared, you having kebab tonight?
No, I'm not. I had ribs tonight. I was very fortunate.
Yes.
No, I haven't had a kebab in a while. We got takeaway, and I said, you know what? It's Chinese time because I'm sick of eating like kebabs, man. Like every time I have them, like my body rejects them. It's like a rejected kidney. You know, it starts like, producing like liquid and shit, making like pus come out of every orifice. I'm falling to bits the day after. My skin looks like kebab when I'm done.
Okay. Yeah. No. It
The
is on.
shits that I take.
Okay, Jared. Okay. The thing is with Just Dance, man, it is on the PlayStation, but I'm not gonna get it on the PlayStation because I need a Wii to do it. I mean, how am I supposed to play it without the Wii? You know, it's like a stupid question, isn't it? I mean, next time you played a couple of years ago, I used to play it on the Wii a lot, but haven't played it in a bit now. I'll be honest with you. You can't see it, and I know you can't see it, and it's going to sound crazy, but I can see Jared's camera, and he's turning it on and off, and he's not in his chair. He's like probably on the floor, turning on and off his camera. Look, I'll show you. Look at this.
What do you want about?
No, man, I sight of you.
Yeah, sorry, man.
Imagine seeing funny Irishman. Am I funny? You're kind. Like that, yeah. I'll put something in Discord to make you laugh, Thomas. Man, do it. Just make. There's one request. Don't put what I think you're gonna put in there. I'm pretty sure you're gonna put that in there. And actually, Jared, go to Discord and see if you can pull it up. You know, maybe.
I'm waiting to see what he puts in.
Yeah.
Man, someone put in like Jesus offers you the super shotgun, and that got me so fucking good.
What?
Yeah,
I haven't seen that.
That's our most recent.
Oh, okay, I haven't seen the Jesus offers you the what? The super shotgun?
The super shotgun from Doom.
Oh yeah, someone asked what happened to Sarge's corner. Somebody Thanos did, right, Jared?
Yeah, someone just like removed a bunch of the members.
Christ, do they know who did that?
Yeah.
I
don't know what someone did. They didn't find who did it. They thought it was someone that we know. It's not, in fairness to them.
Okay.
It was me. All along, me. And you know who worked with me? Whose idea it was? Thomas. No.
What?
I have no idea who the fuck did. But yes, so someone just went in there, put in a Thanos bot that like keeps banning people, and they found out who it was, got rid of him.
Oh, yeah. They found out who it was. Okay.
Yeah, like they gave someone like a mod role after like waiting for like 4 months, like if they could like trust the person, and then they did it, and then he just got kicked out.
Right.
So I think it was like someone's like second account. Imagine doing that like for 4 months, building up like credit in the server, just to, like nuke it. There was
Yeah.
1,000 people in there, over 1,000, and now there's like
Mm.
1.6 or 160 something. That's what I mean.
Yeah, I think don't we have more people in our Discord now because it got like wiped? I'm like pretty sure that is true. I don't know. Yeah, I watched your thing. It didn't make me laugh. Big boy Bill, nice try. Like I said, I'm not gonna laugh for the rest of this
What is
live
this
stream.
video, man?
I didn't watch the end of it. What happens at the end of it? The guy knocking on the door, right?
I don't know. Like, he makes the guy like apologize. That's so weird.
Okay.
I don't know. That's weird. That's weird. That's weird. If you don't know what we're looking at, that's must be weird for you. All right. Anything else in terms of fighting, Thomas? And we'll put the
Yeah,
show
let's
on the
actually
road.
talk about the fights. We haven't talked about the fights at all, man.
Our good buddy Bruce Buffer is doing a bit of announcing tonight.
Yeah, he
Our
always does
buddy
that
old
though.
pal,
Good on you, Bruce. Good on you,
he
sir.
was such a fucking like nice guy. He was so nice to talk to.
Yeah, you kidding? Probably like
You know, he said
You're
he'd do
king.
15 minutes, and then we nearly got 40, and he was ready to go for an hour. Like,
probably.
not bad.
He's lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk. Okay, let's talk the fights then. Let's first of all talk about Jessica Andrade versus Valentina Shevchenko.
Shevchenko wins.
You think Shevchenko wins that?
Without a doubt, she's just so fucking powerful.
Yeah, Shevchenko
She's
is
so well rounded as a fighter. And then if you look at like some of her, her previous fights, she's up there with the best.
I think isn't she ranked number 2, pound for pound?
Who's ahead of her?
Amanda Nunes.
Explains that so.
Probably the
What do you
fucking
think about the other one? What's it?
Zhang Weili versus Namajunas.
Rose is getting mauled. Rose is getting killed.
No, I said that to Dara earlier on, and he didn't agree with me. But have you seen Zhang Weili's knockouts, bro? She is a monster.
She put on like one of the best performances ever fairly recently in the female division.
Yeah.
Or in female divisions across the board.
It got fight of the year last year, didn't it? Versus Joanna Shevchenko. No, what is her last name? Oh, I can't think. It's Joanna something. But yeah, she got fight of the year last year for it.
All she does is train. She does nothing else but train. When she's not training, she's recovering, and she tries to do that fast.
Yeah,
she's very, very serious.
True.
And Rose is just like your average country girl from America.
I was actually looking. Do you know when the last time Rose Namajunas fought?
When?
UFC 251, which was Kamaru Usman versus Jorge Masvidal. Rose Namajunas fought Jessica Andrade, who is fighting. Jessica Andrade is fighting Valentina Shevchenko tonight.
Yeah. Okay, that's
crazy. Cool. Isn't it weird? I said this to you earlier on that all the women up there have at one point been a champion, whereas the only person on that stage yesterday who had never held a UFC belt, a championship belt, was Jorge Masvidal. Yet people think he's the biggest money maker up there. Crazy.
Yeah, but just going back on Rose and was it
Zhang Weili?
Yeah,
just say Weili. Yeah,
Zhang and the boys. Zhang. Yeah, like she's just so ferociously powerful.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that in like some kind of weird feminist way where I look like a creep. She would knock a lad's head off and then kick it around like a football. And you ever see those moves in Mortal Kombat where they rip out your spine and they do a dance with it or something? She can do that to you handy.
Didn't Mortal Kombat come out recently as well?
We'll pass
the
on
film.
That.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I don't care. I never play the games. Jason, how are you?
She's gonna kill.
Why is Jared on the left side of the screen?
I'm on the right side.
Just you're on my right. Yeah. Well, I'm confused. Is Jared always supposed to be there?
Well, I guess if you look, I guess it's kind of. I don't know. Fuck it.
Whatever. Oh yeah, he's on the right. I mean, isn't he always there?
No, yeah, I'm always over there.
All right, let's fix that problem. Anyway,
Oh, look, another problem arises. Okay, so yeah, so we're on the same page so far, right? We both think.
Well, I don't know about
Shevchenko
Shevchenko
is-
versus Andrade because Andrade won her previous fight by like knockout, second round knockout. So I'm pretty confident in
Second only
Shevchenko.
to Amanda Nunes. In fairness, you're pretty good because Amanda Nunes, she's pretty fucking good.
Yep. Do you know your one she fought recently? Megan Anderson was dropped from the UFC as soon as she lost to Nunes.
Jesus, how long? How many losses did she have?
I don't know, but as soon as she
only
lost to
3
Nunes,
striking rounds.
she was dropped. Tyron Woodley was dropped today.
Yeah, but he was three strikes in round. Even though he had like a great last performance, no,
Wasn't good enough, sadly.
pretty much.
And then let's talk main event. Talk about the main event. Do you really think Jorge is gonna win this one?
I think he's gotten into your man's head. He's been training to like dodge the foot stomp, which is something that most people don't do.
But if you look at his last performance versus Gilbert Burns, he didn't do that. He beat Gilbert Burns to a pulse. You know, he didn't even need the foot stomps. How you getting on, Alvin? But the thing is, like, I can see him not going for foot stomps at all, and taking more of an approach of using the jab, using all these. But Kamaru's an extremely talented grappler, you know.
But Jorge,
grappler, isn't he?
I thought you said rapper, and I was like, what?
No, he's a grappler.
Like, what do you want about? But yeah, no, Jorge is seriously powerful as a fighter.
Oh yeah, he's got a great knockout skill.
The entire crowd is going to be on his side.
Yeah,
I think it's going to get in the head of your man.
Maybe.
We'll see what happens. I'm leaning in favor of Jorge.
I definitely noticed that during the press conference that a lot of them were going. Well, it is his home turf. He's from Florida, so I can get why. It would be like
food.
Yeah. Do you know what that reminds me of? When Stipe went to Brazil to fight Javier Bardem, and guess what happened? First round knockout for Stipe. Became the heavyweight champion of the world.
Oh. Well, we'll see. Is a bad motherfucker belt on the line as well?
I don't care.
I don't know. Why was he?
No, it's not. And do you know why it's not? It's because it doesn't matter. I don't think Kamaru even wants. Like, why would he even want that shit? It's ridiculous. Like, as soon as I saw him up on the stage with it, I'm like, you silly little man standing up there with your BMF belt after losing to this man, who like.
No. I think that it's a good thing though. Like he did beat Nate Diaz to get it.
Yeah,
that's a hard fucking belt to get.
But like, should McGregor have a BMF then?
No,
beating Nate Diaz. No,
it's
but
not
like
an official belt, but it's like an honorary belt, and it makes sense. Like down the line, what if Kamaru gets it now?
He's not going to get it though.
Down the line, and then gets passed on again.
Your dream matchup is Masvidal versus McGregor. I think you're dreaming pretty hard there, Alvin. But I saw this thing of how that would happen. It was like, okay, Jorge beats Usman. McGregor beats Poirier. McGregor goes on to beat whoever the champion is. They have a matchup. Or no, what I saw was it was Nate Diaz versus Jorge 2. Nate Diaz wins that, and then we get McGregor versus Diaz for the double champ belt. So keep dreaming there, man. Mine is Jared versus McGregor, and I place all my money on Jared. Yeah, man, I'd place all my money on Jared to get knocked out within the first 10 seconds. No offense, Jared. I like you. You're a good man. I don't think you could take it on with McGregor, though. The Max seems a little bit more experienced than you.
I think if you gave me 5 years of training with some of the best experts we have in available to us in the world as a whole, I would last to the second round.
I think if you just shipped me off to Dagestan for 3 years, I could take him.
Okay, well, who's this guy here?
Let's ban him, shall we?
Fight Talk.
Let me ban him. No. Okay. Jesus. I,
Thomas, why'd you ban that guy?
I did- okay.
Hey,
Here.
you Canadian with Irish ancestry, fair play to you.
Boom.
Join up.
You looking for this? I pull up and I say, "Boom! You looking for this?"
That's the whole story.
So fun talking to you. Okay.
All right. If you want to come in, have a chat.
Yeah, man. Poor Darag.
Darag be like.
Darag. Poor Darag, bro. He's properly abused on this channel.
I
pull up. But yeah, man, I have loads of dream fights I'd like to see. I'd like to see Khabib come back, but never gonna happen.
Thomas did laugh. You did laugh.
Yeah, well, you banned Dara. In all fairness, man, I wasn't actually expecting you to do it.
I didn't ban Dara.
Man, shut up.
No. You said I'm gonna ban this guy. Please let me do it, and then he's gone.
No, man, I did not do it. Shut up.
Don't start. Don't start.
Do not, man. Fucking do not kick him. I don't fucking. He's after kicking Dara from the fucking live stream. Would you stop? Great.
Oh man, I don't know how I undo that because I banned him as well. I didn't just kick him, I banned him. All right, he can rejoin.
Darag. Woo! Yeah, baby.
Actually, speaking of critical and speaking of YouTubers, you see that thing with like EDP?
Yeah, I've seen it. I
watched the whole thing.
I haven't seen the whole thing. Do you know the guy who exposed him has also just been exposed for being a pedo?
There's no way he's supposed to be a pedo.
Yeah, he was just exposed for being a pedo as well.
I know he got exposed for being like a racist. Like he would scream the N-word with a hard R.
Okay. Let's get Mr. Fight Talk in here. Dara, you have 3 seconds to talk about what you want to talk about. Go. Thanks for coming on the show, man. No, okay, get in here. Okay, come on. Let's get your 3 predictions. We've given ours now. So how do you think it's gonna go tonight? Do you think Josh takes
for the 3 championships? Is it?
No. Do you think Josh takes the win?
Ignore him, Dara. What's your predictions in the main event? Let's talk with Shevchenko first.
You know what? Let me actually answer Thomas's question first, man. You know, Josh is pretty cool, but Josh, man.
That's what I'm saying, man.
It's like listening to a broken fucking record.
What I'm saying, man. I've been saying this all evening, but they just won't fucking listen, man.
It's funny because I said Josh is going to win, but Josh isn't. It's funny because...
Okay, let's get him out of here. He's been annoying me lately.
I thought you kicked me, and I was like, bruh.
No. Big man with the flappy arm. Take that off. What do you got? Okay, let's okay, Dara, actual predictions for tonight's main event for UFC 261.
Okay.
Let's talk Shevchenko versus Jessica Andrade. How do you think it's gonna go?
Shevchenko. The channel. Jared's about to get the channel copyrighted again.
So much. Man, no, as long as he doesn't play the fucking lobster thing, we'll be fine. That thing doesn't get
We're about to get DMCA'd.
Yeah, the lobster one is the one that gets in trouble. This one's okay, thankfully.
Okay, Dara. How do you think it's going to go? TKO, decision, submission?
Which
Shevchenko by either TKO or decision.
Okay. All I need. What else? Zhilei Wang.
Hasn't she won like the last majority of her fights from grappling? Like what, an 80%?
Shevchenko. I don't know, actually.
The most recent 80% of her fights have been ended by submission.
But what if she doesn't want to win by grappling?
Alvin, we're gonna get to that. We're actually gonna hit that one in a second, right? Because saying a fight is rigged just proves you don't really know that much about boxing. I'm really sorry.
No,
fights aren't rigged these days, man.
It's false.
It doesn't happen anymore.
Okay?
Anymore. It used to happen in the olden days.
It used to happen
of
fucking low.
Ben Askren recovered faster from the Jorge knockout than he did from the boxing one. But then he was seen smiling after. But the Jorge one, he went to a hospital and was in a stretcher.
Man,
of course you're going to be smiling after the knockout. You just got knocked out for $500,000.
Yeah, The guy was happy. I'd be fucking happy
Now
if I
listen,
took a punch
right?
to the face for half a
You know
million.
what's minimum wage here, right? Let's say minimum wage is like $9.70 here, right? And that's an hour. Now this man was in the ring for how long? Like a minute and 54?
Something like that. Jared, don't play the fucking
Like
penguin thing again.
a minute and 54
Great.
for
Man,
half a million.
good
How many
fucking
is
God.
that? A second?
It's pretty fucking expensive, bro. I think he could
Exactly.
pay for my entire college tuition like 50
Bro,
fucking
that's
times
less.
over.
That's like over. That's over 1,000 per second.
The guy, man. The fucking guy.
It's
But,
literally just like getting handed thousands and it's like, here, just tell
no,
me
no,
when
that's
to
not the
stop.
question.
And then he
though.
gets
The
knocked
question
down.
is,
It's like,
was
okay, I
it
guess it's stopped.
rigged? And quite simply, it wasn't rigged. No.
No.
Fights don't get rigged these days, to be
Of
honest
course
with
not.
you.
That's just like a gigantic blind oversight. Of course they can be rigged. You can rig
Yeah,
anything.
they can be rigged, but that shit usually gets exposed
Like,
very
how you
quickly
get-
if it is.
How are you getting on Ben? Here's another fucking 45 grand. You get fucking mauled.
Do you think
You
you
lose in the
do
first
that though?
round, you get a
I mean,
bonus.
the guy seems like Ben Askren seems like a pretty proud guy. In all fairness, the way he composes himself, right? Do you think he would have done it just for like?
Also, listen,
I don't know, man.
all right? So Ben
I mean-
Askren coaches wrestling,
Yes.
right? And his whole thing with wrestling and coaching these kids is like, oh, yes, stand up to your bullies. Bullies suck. So why the fuck would he let a bully knock him out and let down all these fucking kids?
Your mom.
Why would he do that on purpose?
It's a good point.
Might have been
Like
your mom.
you can clearly tell he has a passion for teaching these kids about fucking wrestling.
And the passion for your mom too.
Okay, Jared, we get it. Your mom. And okay, that's off Ben
Okay,
Askren.
back to-
Stupid fight.
back-
It
back
happens.
to- Shut the
We'll
fuck
get
up.
over it.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! To UFC. Okay, so the Shevchenko fight, you think by what? Decision or TKO? What about the Rose versus oh, he's gone. I didn't do that.
I didn't do that.
Okay, never mind.
Okay. Thanks, Dara. Good talk.
Good
That knockout looks staged. You don't stage a knockout, bro.
You can.
Now he's back. No, you can't.
He's built like
The
a
way he
bad-
fell down, man, it's okay. I think it might as well to win, but I know Cameroon will take the dub. Okay. Okay, Dara. Yeah, Rose Namajunas versus. Now we actually have different opinions on this fight because I think Zhang Weili is going to win this one pretty
Sure.
dominantly.
She's a beast.
What about yourself, man? You think Rose is going to take the dub, as they say?
I really like Rose. I really like Rose. Rose is great.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Willie is just fucking.
She's a beast. She's
Got
fucking
nothing else.
scary. Like she should seriously like if you put her against Amanda Nunes, you might actually see Amanda Nunes finally leave that division.
Don't know about that. She's
I
fucking.
I don't think that would happen because isn't Zhang Weili in like the lowest like weight in the women's division? She's like straw weight, I think.
Imagine she bulked up, man. She's like got 0% body fat.
I bet she could bulk up and
She-
go
she-
to
she
bantamweight.
trains for fun and she only trains and then she recovers for like a tiny amount of time. She's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, isn't she like the first and only champion out of
China, yeah, China,
Out of
out
China.
of China. Yeah, she is.
I seen that Mongolian guy got marked down as China.
What guy?
You guys see that, like the Mongolian, what do they call him? I don't know. There's some Mongolian guy fighting. They said like born in Mongolia, and then they showed the Chinese flag beside it.
Isn't
I
but he
thought,
could
like,
be,
wouldn't that be like the equivalent of putting like the UK flag on an Irish guy?
fighting out of China.
Well, they said he's from Mongolia. He's wearing a Mongolian headdress.
Yeah.
And he's been training in the United States. So
Oh well, if he's training in the United States, there should be a United States flag. Because
Well, no,
usually
that
it's
wouldn't
where
make
they're
sense,
fighting
'cause-
out.
Kamaru is from
Nigeria.
but he's been fighting in the US for how long?
I think they have the option whether to
Okay.
use the flag
Let's take a
either
look here.
where they're pointing out or where they're born.
Yeah, there's
Because
doesn't Francis Ngannou, he uses the Nigerian flag, even though he's French, right? I mean, he was living in France for years.
No, he
you know,
uses the what's it called?
Cameroon flag.
But
Yeah.
Cameroon, my bad, not Nigerian.
Whatever
Excuse
it's
me.
called.
And same with Izzy.
I've seen fighters use, yeah, like different flags.
Sorry, Jason. My special guest is Jared. How is that? How here? No, okay, no. You guys want to see an actual special guest?
Don't you?
Hey,
Oh my god.
Get in here! Come on, get in! I'm only messing. I love you, dog. How you? Come on, let me have it. Go on, do it.
I don't know if that was a joke or that was an honor because I am special. Like I feel honored to be here, but I'm also disabled. So is it because that's special? I don't know. What's it like?
I think it was like
dog. How you doing?
bit of both.
I don't know. I don't know. It's been a couple of weeks quiet. I don't know. I got back into a role play, and this is what happens when I get into role play. I just vanish.
Yeah, you kind of like you were everywhere. Like you were calling me in the middle of the night, begging for pipe, and then I haven't been calling from you for about a month.
I've been in role play about 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So that adds up. That adds up. It's addicting, man. It's addicting.
Yeah. Fair enough. No, it is. Yeah, well, it depends what you get into. And you're doing like the GTA stuff, aren't you?
Red Dead Redemption. 1900. I'm an attorney. So a lot of wordplay.
Fair enough. There you go. Yeah. Are you streaming this stuff, or are you just doing this like the vibe?
Streaming every night, baby.
Yeah, I've seen like some of your, what are they called? The Vietnam ones.
Yeah.
That's about it. And Thomas has told me a couple of times he's joined those to say, what's the fucking story with you? But I'll tell you now, lads, I'm going to dip. Thomas, you got some people to answer. You got some shit to talk with Dara. Yeah. Spam F if I suck, huh? Is that the thing we're going with?
Yeah.
Dara, man, I don't think you suck, Dara, in all fairness, man. I think you're pretty cool, like.
Wait, who's saying this? Who's saying spam F if I suck?
Yeah, man, it's your name, man.
You're Jared.
It's your name.
POV. I'm literally just me.
Name.
Alright, he's gone. He's out of here, man. He's out of here. Okay. Let's just get real quick. Let's just get it sorted. Jared. Not Jared. Dara, you don't suck. Okay, I'll change your name back. Dog, happy, not congrats, man, on 500 Twitch followers, man. GG.
Thank you.
How long did that take you to do?
I've been Twitching since 2014, so.
2014. Fucking hell, man.
It's like it's something I pick up for like 6 months during RP, and then like I end streaming or I end role playing, and then I take a break, and then I come back. So I'm never like consistent. Like, so like, it's like my first RP server, like 129 easy, and then I got a call coming. I'll be back.
That's cool. You just sit out for a minute. Let's real quick. Let's get in pop artist, global superstar, DaBaby. DaBaby, thanks for getting on the show today. I really appreciate it. Any quick advice you'd give to the fighters fighting on tonight's fight card? 261. Okay. You pull up. Exactly where would you pull up, DaBaby? Out of interest, just for the fighters, I'm wondering, do you see them, any of them walking out to your music by any chance?
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Fucking, that was good. I like that. But yeah, no, I definitely do see them walking out. I think your music is absolutely phenomenal. I just got to say, it's an honor to have you on the show today. I mean, this is my first time meeting you. Your first time meeting me. I presume you're pretty excited, but I presume you have to go. Am I right? I mean, just an assumption. I'm not assuming anything about you. You're if you have to go though, I completely understand. Anything you'd like to say before you leave?
I'll turn into a convertible.
Yep. I thought you had to go. Anyway, thanks for hopping on, Mr. DeBaby. God, that never gets unfunny, does it? Probably is Rustman, to be honest with you, man. That guy's funny. Okay. I don't know where Dara is going. I want Dara to get back here. I want to hear his. Give me a second. I'm gonna text him. Be like, "Yo, get back in here." Cause like, yo, Shoonie, how you been? It wasn't you, Coalition. Oh well, guess we'll never know. But yeah. So I want Dara to get back in here. I'm gonna probably end it in a couple of minutes. I mean. It wasn't you. It was the baby. Excuse me. Sorry. You probably have gotten me very much copyrighted, but I forgive you. How you know, Shuni? Probably was Shuni. I mean, I've never known the difference between Shuni and the baby. I mean, for all I know, I've never seen them in the same room together. So it's like I'm gonna post the link one more time. Anybody wants to join, have a chat with me. Otherwise, I'm going to probably end it there. Unless I want Dara to actually get back in here. Okay, Dara said give him 5 minutes. So, no, he's okay. He's annoying me. So we got 5 minutes. Let's just have a bit of a chat. Shuni, how are you? Shuni, I think I know so little about you. It's unbelievable. Like, I hear so many rumors about who you are that I don't believe any of them. So I'm gonna get it straight from the source. Let's calm down now for a second, everybody, and take it easy for 2 minutes. Shuni, how about you tell me a little bit about yourself? Studies show there's a 50% chance that any object in an octopus either is or is not. I suppose. You know, you have a 50% chance of being an apple. You either are or you're not. Slide. Okay, Shuni, you're not an FBI agent. So that leaves CIA, MI5, FIB. Okay. Interesting. So let's just start off. Where are you from, Shuni? Because I hear a lot of stuff. You're from Middle East, you're from China, you're from the US, you're living in the US. Like, hell, you could be a neighbor for all I know. Yeah, let's start off with the planet. That's a good way to start off easy. I'm really glad you brought that up. Are you living on Earth currently? You're not MI6 either. Okay. Spetsnaz? I don't know, running out of ideas here, folks. This is tricky. Perhaps Spetsnaz. I see. You're not Spetsnaz. Okay. You're in Kentucky. Hey, Kentucky. It's cool, man. I know it's not near. Oh my God, Jenny. Christ. I was supposed to go to Ohio last year, but it got cancelled because of COVID. I have an uncle living in Ohio, so to go see him. And now I'm going to bring in my actual special guest. I've been baiting you all this time. I actually have a guest. I have a world champion boxer, and they've literally just arrived. I didn't think they'd actually make it, right? So now introducing, he is the reigning, defending, current welterweight champion of the world boxing. Here is Matt. Matt, how about you tell me about yourself? You don't think Matt has a voice? Oh, okay. Matt, I've remember the first time I saw you fight, I thought this guy is he's a beast. He's a monster. I've never seen this guy lost. What why um I'm so I hate everything about this. Um Okay. Yeah. Matt, how was that knockout against Nunya? Did how did that knockout go? I mean, I watched it back a couple of times, but did you plan to knock out Nunya, or was it a kind of off the spur of the moment thing? Were you guys planning this all throughout your camp? How exactly did it go from you standing up to him being on the ground? Exactly how did you knock out Nunya? Yeah. So I just want to thank Matt for being on the podcast today, and I know you have that upcoming fight against. I'm so. I can't do this. Where's the penguin? Where's the fucking penguin?